What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy Easy. You understand me? Truth is truth. That's what we talk about on here. We go in on all subjects. Y'all know I go in and out on everything. But at the end of the day, who knows what tomorrow brings in a world where everyone's blind? You know, Tupac's white man's world, Machiavelli, as you call it. Y'all know I don't care nothing about the character Tupac nor the fake character Machiavelli. You know, he sold us out. He did things that he wasn't supposed to. But you can still listen to the music if you would like to. And that's one of the songs I love the most. Because who knows what tomorrow brings in a world where everyone's blind? Huh? Where everyone's blind. Who knows what tomorrow brings in a situation like this, especially with us? You know, we got Zeus Entertainment, we got social media, making us look real bad. We the only race of people that's out here arguing about what a man, what a woman should be to each other. We the only race doing that. It's horrible. You know, like I always say, there's a difference between niggers, and there's a difference between black people. You understand? But what I'm finding out now, both of them are treacherous towards the black community. The niggas, yeah, they in the streets, but the black people who in the corporate world or the job world, they just as dangerous as the nigga in the streets. What has happened to us that our mentality is to literally fuck each other over and put each other into harm's way, into poverty. Get people. I just had a homegirl of mine lost her job by another black man that went and took a picture of something and went and showed it to the job and got her fired. This girl got a baby. This girl take care of her mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with us to the point where we just want to see each other fall? There's no unity. There's no loyalty. There's no nothing. We look on the social media every day. You see nothing but ignorance. You see nothing but the young black women out here, showing their butt off, showing their body, standing in front of the mirror with their private parts showing, through pants or whatever. We got the young black men out here want to be thugs, want to be gangsters. Don't nobody want to work though. This is the thing though. I'm looking up on TikTok. I'm seeing more black women. No disrespect to my black queens out here that's really going and hitting that 9 to 5 with children. There's a lot of these black women out here complaining that their children are the reason that they can't get a job. You will blame your laziness on your child? My mama retired from a hospital, 22 years, with 5 kids. My sister works now with 3, 4, even adopted one. It's men standing out in the corner with 2 arms and 2 legs that are asking people to help them with signs on highways and byways. What is the world coming to now? The people who are going to work are struggling. The people with the 9 to 5s are struggling. But yet there are people on the highways and byways looking high as hell asking you for money. There are people at gas stations and stores high as hell, high as giraffe pussy. Like my homeboy used to say, rest his soul, Mike. High as giraffe pussy outside on the corner saying, help. Anything matters. Anything can help me. I need to be out there with y'all because I'm struggling and I'm working. I'm struggling and I'm working. We are one of the most ignorant races out here today. As black people, we should be ashamed to say we're black at this point in our lives. Look what's going on. You got the Bad Girls Club, what the girl named Natalie Holloway, Love and Hip Hop, whatever it may be, 20 versus 1. We are out here looking foolish as hell as black people. Hey, long as you get that money though, ain't that right? Long as you get that bag, it don't matter though. Or they can say and think what they want. We looking bad, y'all. Do y'all know that half them women that's on them shows, Zeus Entertainment shows, are leaving their children behind to go and drink and fight on national TV? Do y'all know that? Them Baddies Club and this and that and other. Do you know they leaving their own kids at their mama's house with their fathers, which is good with their fathers. But I doubt they with their fathers. They drop them off on their mamas to go get liquor up, put makeup on their face, and fight. And this what we supposed to accept as black men and want as black men. This is what the whole entertainment industry right now is horrible. Black people, I tell y'all this all the time, black people think we taking over or we running the industry. All you see is black faces. No, we're not running the industry. They're allowing ignorant people to take over the industry. The love and hip hops, the social medias, and this and the other. You don't see Mexican people on there like that doing what we're doing. You don't see white people on there doing what we're doing. You don't see Indian people on there, Ethiopian. You don't see African people on there. And you know what's so fucked up? Is it done went to the African culture now. It's women in Africa with their beautiful shape going around, walking around showing nothing but their butt. Is that all you got to offer the black man is your butt? Men have to understand something. You're really getting nothing but sex from a woman. And it's not to bash women or nothing like that. Black women are beautiful. But you must understand something as men. What do you really get from a woman in today's era, in today's time? You get nothing but sex. That's all you can get. The average woman today, and this is not me just saying, what's her name? Sharad Ali, a woman who's been doing black relationships for years. The average woman acts like a 14-year-old. This is not me downgrading or bashing. Any man on my channel right now, you know well in hell that every woman that you have ever dealt with, black woman that you have dealt with, when you talk to them with logic or whatever, they act like 14-year-old woman. Because this woman said that the average black woman doesn't grow any older than 14 years old. I've seen it myself. I'm not bashing black women. We love y'all. But the truth is the truth. The average black woman acts like a 14-year-old child. The average black woman acts like a 14-year-old child. You can get mad, you can deny it all you want, but it's telling the truth. Now, of course, yes, there's men out here not doing what they're supposed to do. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But we as black people, bro, today, let me not say black people, we really Israelites. We as Israelites, we out here looking sad and bad, bro. They hid our identity from us. They calling us African Americans. We are not African Americans. Ain't nothing about us African. Ain't nothing in your lineage Africans. The land that God gave us is right here in America, not Africa. This is the land that he gave us. Read the Bible. Read the Bible. The land that he gave us is here. And we one of the most lost people out here. Spend all our money trying to show the world that, not the world, show people in our community, I got more money than you. I'm doing better than you. People will work themselves into the ground because their neighbor just bought a patio. Because their neighbor just got a new car. You gonna go get one and work 24 hours a day. 20 hours a day. 2 jobs, 3 jobs to keep up with your neighbors because they got a patio. No, man. We sad out here, bro. Ignorance. Straight ignorance what's going on with our people, bro. Knocking each other down, doing everything to show our power, to show that I got more seniority than you. I got more power than you. I'm above you. I'm your supervisor. The same person that know the struggle of your struggle as a black person will knock you down and watch you suffer. That's what we're living in today. Our own people murdering, annihilating each other, degrading each other, disrespecting each other. This is what we're dealing with each other as black people. That's why I put the title up there. Who knows what tomorrow brings in a world where everyone's blind? People don't even believe that white supremacy exists anymore. Not understanding that white supremacists are the people who pay your Kanye West, your Shaq, your Michael Jordan. The same shoes that people out there dying over and getting shot over. Have you seen Michael Jordan black ass get on one interview and say, hey, these shoes ain't worth dying over? You want to know why? Because somebody signed Michael Jordan check. Somebody signed LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and many others, Floyd Mayweather. Everybody who's out here who's showing y'all and making y'all think that they bosses. No, white supremacy is their bosses. Even when it comes to being Masonic, even the Masons, the Jay-Z's, the Shaqs, there's a white man that's over them. They can't even be full Masons because they are black. As black people, we should be ashamed of what we out here watching with our faces in it. We should be ashamed to walk around and say we black. Of course, poverty has its place in it. If you get people from poverty and you give them some money, yeah, they'll act the way you want them to. But these are people who have no dignity and no pride. And women go out and men go out and try to be like these people who have no morals, no standards, no integrity, who sold you out for a dime. I've been broke 40 years. I've been broke 41 years. It ain't enough money in the world to make me come out of character and do things what you see these celebrities who people admire do. People don't understand that in this world you ain't gonna live long. You are on borrowed time. All you have as a man, especially, all a man has is his name. All a man has, that's the only thing that will be remembered from you for real is your name and your legacy. Nobody cares about the cars you have. Nobody cares about the houses. Nobody cares about your LLC, what you own, all the buildings you own. When a man dies, the only thing that stands is his motherfucking name. Don't nobody care about nothing else. Your children ain't gonna care about nothing else. Your children could be left $2 billion. But to find out their daddy was a sellout, to find out their daddy was a sissy, to find out their daddy was untrustworthy, wasn't loyal to nothing, that destroys your legacy. Of course, they're going to take the money. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, they're going to take the money. But you will have no respect from your living children because all a man has at the end of the day is his name. Not women. Not women. You ain't never been even in the crowd when you know a woman was a bad woman or a woman was promiscuous or doing whatever she was doing out in the street. The only thing you ever heard about a woman was, hey, that woman let her rest in peace. But when it comes to a man, your name is your name. Your name is your name. That's going to be with you forever. Every man know this. From hood to corporate to just living life. Every man know. You will be remembered from your name. What you stood on, what you didn't stand on, what you was with, what you weren't with. That's all a man has is his name. So be careful about what you out here doing for money on borrowed time. You don't own your house. You got to think about this. You got to leave your house to somebody. That's not your house. You just paid for it. You got to leave your cars to somebody. You just paid for them. You got to leave your jewelry and your assets to somebody. Your businesses to somebody. You just paid for it. It ain't yours. We here on borrowed time. And people don't understand that shit. Don't nobody care, bro. I could be just as happy in this apartment with $10,000, $20,000 in my bank, a nice truck that run good, that's a GMC run good, 10 on it. I got food in my refrigerator. I can live comfortably off that. I don't have to keep up with the Joneses. I don't have to go and get a house because my sister got a house. I don't have to go get 3, 4, 5 cars because my brother got 3, 4, 5 cars. I don't have to go get a dunk. I don't have to go get the gold chains and the jewelry. Long as I'm comfortable, because I understand that I'm living on borrowed time. Nothing that I have is actually mine. Nothing that I have is actually mine. So why do people have all these big aspirations about life? Women have, we weren't equally yoked, or he didn't have the vision that baby, you gonna die one day. No matter what you accomplish, no matter what you conquer in this world, the most biggest thing is having a companion throughout this lifetime. You more worried about, I want a business. I want to be a boss bitch. I want to have this. I want to have that. To die? Why people are running around in this world acting like you are not going to die? I know it's hard to believe. I don't nobody want to believe. No, it hurts. I know as we get older in age, you sitting there like, damn, I ain't got nothing but this amount of years yet. So that should let you know, don't nothing matter. You know what matters? Watching your kids smile in your face. Being able to be around your family members that you love. Being able to kiss your wife. To be able to kiss your kids. To be able to put a smile on your face. To be able to see your brothers and your sisters happy. Be able to see yourself happy. Which happiness is an emotion. People have to understand this as well. Happiness is an emotion. No one goes through life every day happy. If anybody tell you they wake up every day happy, they are motherfucking lying to you. They're lying. Happiness is an emotion, just like anger. No one walks around happy every day. It's a lie. It's bullshit. It's rich people that ain't happy. It's rich people that ain't happy. Y'all done seen it on YouTube and many other places where you see celebrities who got millions of dollars. They kleptos. They go in stores and steal. They do more drugs than a little bit. Money makes you comfortable, not happy. Money makes you comfortable, not happy. You could win the lottery tomorrow with $100 million, and whatever's going on in your head, whatever hurt you through your past, whatever it is, could still cause you problems with $100 million. Yeah, you'll be happy when you see that new Bugatti you bought. Yeah, you're gonna be happy when you see that new house that's paid for, that's your money and you live in it. Yeah. But once you done got everything you want, don't sell your soul for riches and fame and to do anything to make yourself look bad as black people. Don't do it. You're gonna die one day. We all gonna have to answer for everything we don't have what we've been doing on this earth. Nobody wanna believe that. We are going to have to answer for everything. That's why you have a conscience. What you think you got a conscience for? When you doing wrong, your conscience sitting up there telling you doing wrong. You think you ain't gonna have to answer for nothing when you die? You think that the Most High gave you a conscience just to tell you doing wrong? Your conscience is your guardian. Even when you was a kid and your mama told you, don't go get none of that juice tonight, and you snuck downstairs and you was feeling bad the whole time you did it and scared, that's why God gave you a conscience. See, God don't want to hear excuses. That's why you got a conscience. God don't want to hear excuses. Oh, so you mean to tell me you didn't know you was doing wrong, even though your spirit and your soul felt bad when you was going to do that? No, sir, I didn't. You lying to me. I'm gonna send you to hell. Your conscience tells you what you're doing is your conscience tell you everything. Your consciousness is God. Your consciousness is God. God don't like for you to lie. Your best friend call your phone and say, hey man, I need a ride right down here to such and such. You just got to work. You don't feel like doing it, but you lie and say, I'm still at work. Don't you still feel bad after that lie? Where you think that come from? Even though you tired and you just got to work yourself, but you lied. What you think the feeling, what when you lay in that bed still watching TV till you fall asleep because you tired too, and they keep hearing you, am I wrong for doing this? Am I wrong for doing this? Am I wrong for not going to pick them up? That's God. Your consciousness is God. What's up, Jew? Your baby mama just called you and said, I need $50 for some Pampers. You got $100. You got to make it to work 3 more days before you get paid. But you tell your baby mama, I ain't got it. But you sitting up all night wondering if you wrong for not giving her them $50. That's God, your consciousness. That's God, your consciousness. That's why God don't feel no mercy on us. Because he's in our conscience. He in our body. You knew you supposed to give that girl them $50 damn. You had $100. I was gonna bless you to make it them 3-4 days with them $50. You should have gave that girl that money for them diapers or whatever she needed for that baby. But you was selfish. And I came to you in your consciousness and told you was wrong. You set up 3 extra hours wondering if you was wrong about giving that girl that money and you didn't give it to her. Jew, come on, child, Jew. Come on, child. Black people, we need to be ashamed of each. We should be walking around with hoodies on, hiding our face. Are you black? No, I'm not black. No, I'm not black. I'm Ethiopian. I'm African. I'm not an Israelite. We should be ashamed of ourselves of what's going on, whether you doing it or not. I know a lot of people out here, you have morals, you have standards, you have integrity. You probably wouldn't sell yourself out for $1, but the image that's being portrayed worldwide from social media and TV and Zeus Entertainment and many other places, we as black people should be ashamed. Not only should we be ashamed, but the people who are out here living and portraying that lifestyle should be a shame. They don't care. Long as you get the bag. See, this is another thing about the bag I was just telling y'all. To the Bad Girls Club fans, to the Natalie Holloways, to the, you know what I'm saying, all the ignorant other people who are getting a bag, that white man is getting a bigger bag of your ignorance and the downfall of your people. You don't see white women on Facebook bending over in front of camera in a see-through outfit. You don't see white women showing their nipples with rings on them with no bra on it on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You don't see white women doing it. You see nothing but black women out here looking like sluts, pure sluts. Jew the real, what's happening with you, baby?
What's going on, bro? You can hear me?
What's up with you?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Hey, I'm at work, G. But shit, you might hear some little bullshit in the background, but I jumped on just to say what's up to boys. You ain't been on in a minute. What's going on?
Man, there's been a lot of stress going on, job shit, you know what I'm saying, women shit, and you know what I'm saying. I've been off for a minute, you know what I'm saying, but I had to bounce back, come back to the people.
You been fucking with your Facebook family, not the YouTube fam.
Yeah, I've been fucking with the Facebook, but the YouTube, you know, like I told you, I don't make nothing off this. You know what I'm saying? I get on here because I love to do it, and you know what I'm saying. I know people who we want to hear me talk or hear my little word, and I get on there for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just been a lot going on, man. You know, in society. So what's going on, dude? What you want to talk about? What topic you want to go in on?
Yeah, what you think about that Carmelo Anthony situation?
What's going on with Carmelo Anthony?
Nah, I'm talking about not the hooper, the black kid that stabbed the white boy.
Man, what's happened since then? Since it first came out? Has the trial started?
I think he got a bond or something. Like I don't think he in jail right now.
I think that what's gonna fuck that boy up is the fact that he was under that tent.
The fact that he was under the tent.
Yeah, if he went under that tent, it would have been a different situation. Because it make it look like he literally went under that tent to be bothered by the twin. You see what I'm saying? Or the twins. Why were you sitting up under their shit? You got a whole school that you can go sit up under their tent. They said it was raining. Okay, but if it was raining, I could see another student with him being caught under the tent. But it looks intentional when you sitting there up under they tent and they getting ready to run. It's like you was sitting there waiting. Then you bring a knife to attract me. It make it look like he wanted to kill that dude. But then there's footage. I mean, not footage, but memes of the fact that they were sitting there and had, the twins showed guns and stuff saying that I dare one of these monkeys to show up at the track meet and things like that. And that could help them. But it just looked like Carmelo really went there basically just to stab that dude.
You can hear me, bro?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, like they say the little white boys is posting pictures and shit of guns or whatever. And then other people were saying that the boy was getting bullied by the boys or whatever. But did they go to the same school as him?
No, they said they didn't go to the same school.
Yeah, so how was he getting bullied by, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
He could have just been walking around that bitch strapped. I don't know. Like me personally, I went to high school with a nigga, right? He was from Chicago. Nigga used to come to school with that thing on him. Everybody knew though, but nobody used to tell him because like he ain't used to bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said it was real out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling why bro was, you know what I'm saying, at the school with the knife. I don't know. And then, but I think they're gonna throw the book at his ass because you can't say he bullying you, but y'all niggas don't even go to the same school. They cyberbullying you.
I mean, cyberbullying, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, he still showed up at a track meet on the day 10. All the 10 that's around, you ain't even supposed to be under their 10. So it looked like he intended for something to go down and stab that dude.
And why would you just stab one of them? You might as well, if you're gonna crash out, crash all the way out. Go get the other one too.
You know what I'm saying? So I could see if he was under his school tent, and then the two brothers came over there messing with him, and he stabbed them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But to be up under their tent where they go to school at, and they tell you to leave, and you just up a knife and jug a nigga in the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that looked like you was trying to do that. You wanted to do that.
You was looking for some problems, bro.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, but the situation could be fake too. They could be just trying to start a race war. This could be you know what I'm saying, a plot, because they trying to break up. So they already getting rid of the middle class, right? It's gonna be poor and rich. I feel like they getting rid of the middle class, and they trying to break up everybody who gonna fall in them lines, right? You got low class white people, low class black people. All right, let's break these motherfuckers up, because that's what they did in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they did in Germany. They seen that there was more black indentured slaves and then black and white, you know what I'm saying, poor people than there was rich people. So they turned them against each other. That's where race came about.
Well, see, when you talk about the middle class only means that you 3 checks away from being poor.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's really no such thing as the middle class. They live really in poverty too. You know, even in society, in a white supremacist society, which
middle
means
can still be considered middle class.
White people who that's why they call white people white trash. They are considered as black people.
Yeah.
See, middle class, like I said, don't exist. It's just poverty and 2, 3, 4 weeks or 2 months away from being in poverty. That's what middle class is.
So would you say middle class is the suburbs?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
See, the people who have the money, they live in estates.
Mm-hmm.
They live far out. They live in the gated communities. But we all know friends that we have that live in the suburbs. It's a neighborhood here they call Centerpoint, which is really like supposed to be the suburbs. But if you miss 2 payments on your rent, your ass in the project.
Bro, a lot of them people in the suburbs renting their home. They not even, you know what I'm saying, buying that shit.
So that means with car notes, because trying to keep up with the Joneses, buying patios, going out to eat, throwing parties, taking trips, they 2, 3 checks away from losing it.
From losing everything.
So you're really in the same boat as the people who are so-called in poverty.
Yeah.
Let me put to you like this. If you could get fired and you can't pay your rent for 2, 3 years, you're poor. If you can't pay every bill in your household, your rent, gas, light, electricity, car note, insurance, pay for your children's clothes, daycare, for 3 years, you're poor.
Yeah. It's just people don't see it that way because they still able to go out and do certain things. You know what I'm saying? They two days out of the week they able to go out and feel like a human.
You able to go out and chill, you able to go out to a restaurant, and you able to go to a Mary J. Blige concert, and now you feel like, oh, we okay. We got a nice house, we got 2 cars, yeah.
But bro, if you think about it, just being able to go out to eat alone is some poor shit, bro. Like let's say you and your girl go out to eat, right? Y'all gonna spend if y'all put both y'all meals on the same tab, y'all gonna spend about $100 to $200. A lot of people not making that in the day's work. You just spent 2 days of you know what I'm saying that you worked on one meal.
On one meal.
That's some poor shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never think about it, but you're exactly right. Let's go out to roof Chris. Let's go out to the
Yeah. It took you fucking two paychecks to afford this shit. Yeah, at the end of the
no,
pay
no.
period, huh?
It took you 2 days and a half of work to pay for this shit.
To pay for this shit. And then you ain't got then you ain't even have a good experience because the damn server know your ass ain't supposed to be up in here.
No,
So
you ain't finna tip. No, you ain't finna tip because you black or you another.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all sitting
You
there 3 hours to eat 2 plates.
to eat two plays. Played yourself.
You
You
know?
could have you could have made that shit at home.
You could have fried some chicken, some mashed potatoes, ate, got a motherfucking $20 bottle of liquor, fuck, watch movies.
Got a gram. Y'all would have had a ball. Y'all would have had a night.
You spent $400, $450 for the same experience.
For the same damn experience. That's some shit, boy.
Damn, I ain't never look at it like that.
And bro, and that's why a lot of niggas in the predicaments they in. But we don't look at shit for what it is. We in this bitch just living. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't never had shit. It's easy. It's easy to overlook. It's easy to overlook the scam when you ain't never had shit and you think you getting something.
You going to the club, you spending $10, $20 getting the club, where y'all can go to go buy something to eat, $16 plate a piece. Then y'all go home, watch YouTube
Mm-hmm.
instead of going to a concert where you sitting far back paying high tickets for, paying $100 a ticket, and you sitting up can't even see the person that you coming to see. To you go home and put that shit right on YouTube.
But then the club was scam. They done already came out and said they putting an extra $100 on the bottles, bro. That same bottle you could have bought at fucking Specs for $30, they selling it to you for $100. And then it might not even be the real liquor. You buying Henny, they serving you some other shit
You get a shot of some rock with some orange juice for 15.
for $15, and then they done put the ice all the way to the top.
Man, you know about that ice, huh? You know how they do with the ice.
Oh man, I know. That's how they get you.
That's why I tell them no ice. I don't want no ice. You don't want no? No, I don't want no goddamn ice. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, and then they looking at you crazy. They got a little fucked up attitude now. Yep. My bad about the noise in the back. My noise. My bad.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it? Okay, cool.
No, can't hear it. What else?
Huh?
What else is going on? How you feel about this Kanye West and Boosie situation?
What Kanye West? The last thing I heard about Kanye West, he was saying something about how he used to suck his cousin's thing or whatever.
He don't want to sell records to the gay community. Which means the album gonna be trash.
But what happened with Boosie and Kanye?
Kanye said that Lil Boosie smelled poor when he met him.
He probably was trying to say he had on some cheap ass cologne.
Now, me being a celebrity, no matter how much money I got, that would piss me off, you know?
You smell poor? That's crazy. Like, he didn't say you stank. He just said you smell poor. Like, that shit you wearing ain't it. Like, where you buy that? You done came in my all white party wearing Axe, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Get it together. You wearing Old Spice thinking you doing some shit.
That would have pissed me off, Jew. I'd have been mad. I'd have been very upset behind
I
this.
probably would have been mad too. I ain't gonna lie.
I would have told Kanye, I gotta see you, bro. I don't beat your ass.
Oh yeah, like nah, Kanye, don't. You're not gonna play me like that, bro.
No, since we talking about smelling good, is that another? Have you seen the meme of what white people are saying that it's poor to use a wash rag?
It's poor to use a wash rag.
Yes.
No, I haven't seen that it's poor for you to use a white wash rag, but I've seen the memes where they say white people don't use wash rags. They say they just get the bar of soap and just bathe like that.
Bro, it was a white woman that said that she bathed every 6 days.
Every 6 days?
Every 6 days.
That's bad.
And you gotta remember, they don't bathe like they ain't scrubbing no dirt off. They rinse themselves off. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just get the bar of soap and just running over themselves.
Bro, that's some filthy shit.
Man, say that's why they cribs be smelling like that, bro. It's only a couple of white people whose house I actually walked into and it didn't smell like a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Not too many white people who cribs I go to don't smell like dog. And then don't be having no pets.
So this is the thing, y'all live. This is the thing though. Y'all supposed to be the superior race, but you washing your ass every 4 to 5 days.
Bro, they only calling themselves the superior race because of what they've been taught through the history, or because okay, look, let's talk about this. Because I've come to the realization that white people don't not like us because of our skin color. That's not it. I feel like they don't like us because when they first came over here with the idea of building the United States, us as black people, we were supposed to be servants. We weren't supposed to be living amongst them like this. You feel me? And I feel like that because, bro, don't when you speak to white people, bro, that's like a manager or something. Don't they kind of like talk to you like you slow? They talk, you know what I'm saying? You ever witness that? Like a white person talking to you like you.
They try that with you, but that's if you allow that. If you know what their intentions is with what they're saying, then you can break it down to them. See, me, I'm like this. I done been homeless before. You know what I'm saying? I can go back to it. I can put that book bag on my back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna disrespect me, bro.
Facts, and that's how I feel.
Don't play with me like that. I ain't disrespected you. I treat you like a man. I respect you. Don't come to me with that low ball shit. They say little shit like this, like, if it's a stipulation that's going on at work and it's a problem, and they'll be like, well, did you read the contract? Can you read the contract? And you be like, what the fuck you mean? Can I read?
Yes.
The fuck you talking to? Yeah.
Are you able to like bro, the lady I work for, her favorite thing to say, okay, I need you guys to just use common sense here. What the fuck you mean say what the fuck you want us to do?
I can
You know what I'm saying?
I can say I can knock your teeth in the back of your motherfucking throat. Well, can you understand that?
But they be trying to talk to folks like they servants, bro. That's how they look at us, bro.
Bro, I was at work the other day, and a white boy come out the bathroom and tell me, "Hey, sir, can you do me a favor? Can you wash my bike that's outside?" I said, "Get the fuck out of here." The fuck I look like brown?
You gonna tip me, nigga? I would have watched your bike. Give me a 10. Give me a 10 or something.
Man, I'm like watching your body.
You keep playing, I'm gonna be the one to take this motherfucker.
But then a black girl who's sitting there, she gonna tell me, you was wrong for how you said that to that man. Fuck him. He was wrong for coming to me thinking that I got the right to watch his motherfucking bike. If you
But
want to pay attention to it that bad, bring it to where you was.
yeah, bro, I feel like I do feel like it's deeper than just our skin tone. Why they be acting the way they be acting. It's because they got the idea and they hit. Cause that's all it is, bro. Pass down knowledge. They was not supposed to be living like this. That's what they grandparents probably be telling them.
The thing,
We used to own them at one point.
the thing is, white people know more truth about us than we know.
Facts. Facts.
They know more truth about us. They know we God's chosen people, and they hate it.
Bro, I just advise black folks to just start paying attention how white people interact with you. Really pay attention. These folks be knowing shit that you know what I'm saying? They be playing crazy.
So you gotta understand, most white people have to be evil because they say they Christians, right?
Hmm.
In the Bible, it literally showed you the image of what Jesus Christ looked like. And they will literally still go and paint a white picture of Jesus Christ. This shows you that white people are deceptive and they evil in certain ways. Not all white people. But if you can literally go and make an image of Jesus Christ and you say you are a devout Christian, devout, which means you read the Bible faithfully, you go through it in and out, and you still go stand in a church with a white picture, they evil. I
Yeah.
hate to say it, I'm gonna be real on my channel, bro. White people ain't did nothing but destroyed, raped, and killed everything they touched.
Yeah. And they grandchildren are starting to realize that shit. And some of them are either just getting down with it or they speaking out on it. But most of them they just getting down with the shit because they don't want to go broke.
They have destroyed and murdered from everything they have put their hands on. But then they call us the criminals and the thugs. We learn from you.
They call us that because we allow them to call us that, bro. Look at what type of people we let them glorify for us, bro. Even though I like the show, why the fuck does Bumpy Johnson have a TV show, bro?
How you just bring it up? Like, oh shit, I've been watching the Godfather series. I'm in the third series of it. Come on
I
with
like
it.
it. I like it. I'm just saying.
I've been watching. I'm in the third series. I'm in the third season.
For real?
Yeah.
They done brought Frank Lucas in. I like to binge watch, so I'm just waiting for it to build up. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty much caught up.
So what the Frank Lucas? What is originally on? Because I'm watching it from Hulu.
That's what it's originally on Hulu.
Okay. So I'm still waiting on the fourth season to pull up.
Yeah, they bringing in whatchamacallit. Yeah, Frank Lucas. They introducing how him and Bumpy met.
Which Frank Lucas' whole story was a lie that he portrayed in American Gangster.
For real?
Yes.
How is it a lie?
Because Frank Lucas it was an airplane guy from the military who was bringing the cocaine in. Frank Lucas.
Bro, but hold on. They show you that in the movie.
Nah.
They show you that in the movie. You just gotta pay attention. It really wasn't Frank who was the plug. It was the light skinned nigga.
It was the nigga who worked for the army.
Yeah, that light skinned dude he was working with in the movie.
And that dude ended up doing like 50-something, 30-something years in the federal penitentiary when Frank Lucas got out. He was like, it's a damn lie that Frank went and told people that we was hiding cocaine and dead bodies. He said, I wasn't hiding no goddamn cocaine, no damn dead bodies.
Mm.
He said, Frank didn't run shit. He said, it was me. Frank Lucas, if you listen to him, to this day, like they said, Nicky Barnes. You know about Nicky Barnes?
Yeah, the dude he went to set with in the club.
Yeah.
And he was like,
He said Frank Lucas was a down south dude that was loud and ignorant. He was loud and ignorant. That's what he was.
See, in the movie, they try to make it seem like he wasn't all that.
They tried to make him seem like he was Bumpy Johnson.
But I think in the show they're gonna bring that Southern out of him. Cause I can tell by the previews, he looked like he, you know what I'm saying, finna just jump in the mix, just off the go.
Yeah, they gonna make him seem like he behind Bumpy and he gonna take over the whole thing. You know that's what they made it look like in the movie, you know, American Gangster.
Mm.
But actually, it wasn't like that. I don't know how Frank Lucas got on. He did get on because they did take a picture of him in that suit, which got him noticed by the FBI and all that. But even Bumpy Johnson's wife said that as much as Frank, what's his name?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas did was shine Bumpy shoes. Now, after he died, he may have learned things from him. He may have moved the way he moved in the movie. But at the end of the day, his wife said that Frank Lucas wasn't nothing but a door opener and a driver for Bumpy Johnson.
But I think, bro, that's kind of they kind of told us that though, bro. He was just they said he was Bumpy's driver.
Yeah.
They said he was Bumpy's driver.
And you can look at it like that because even a dude who on the show who's a driver for a guy who's in the Italian mob, he became a leader.
Yeah. That, bro, that's like, ain't that how that shit go?
That's how it go. That's how it go. But as far as him saying that he was the mastermind behind bringing the dope in with the army, he a lie.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Atkins dude.
But bro, you see the type of shit that niggas will argue about? Nah, nigga, I'm the one who got the dope over here. Nigga, I'm the one who got the dope over here. All right, let's change the words. Nigga, I'm the one who killed the community. Nigga, no, I'm the one who killed the community.
He's ignorant, right?
Yes.
I'm the people that watch people go watch their children go without and die in the streets from overdoses. I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga that destroyed the black community. Mm-hmm. I'm that nigga. But then you got stupid ass niggas out here that idolize it too.
I feel like they idolize it, bro, because they not looking at the destruction behind it. They just look at the money and the, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit that motherfuckers is getting.
Now I will say this, and I'm not taking the side of drug dealers. I'm not taking the side of people who sell heroin, cocaine, whatever it may be. But everybody has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be addicted to drugs when I was young. It wasn't a drug dealer walking with me and made me go buy it. I bought it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing about it. Whether that black drug dealer sells it or not, if it was given to a white man, 30 keys of heroin, and you was buying from a white man, it'll be different. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you'll tell a black man, you poisoning my community. How? When you choosing to do it. You ain't never heard in the history of drug selling that somebody walking around with a pistol, putting it to people's head and said, buy this heroin. Buy this cocaine or you're going to die. It's a decision. Whether I give it to you, whether it was a Chinese boy that gave it to you, whether it was an Indian boy, an Ethiopian, an African, Mexican, you was going to buy it regardless. So why I got to be shamefaced because I'm black and I'm selling it?
Because you not supposed to be making this money. You not, like I just told you, bro, we were supposed to be servants, bro. So if we win it in any kind of way, they gonna demonize it. And then they gonna put it in the media, and then the rest of the white folks gonna see it and be like, oh shit, that nigga tried to get up. He tried to, oh no, hell no, let's go on the wagon.
See, and then this another thing, Jew, you can look this up when you look up the opioid epidemic. The opioid. This is how you know white supremacy is about rich white people. They don't care about poor white people because they like niggas. When the opioids came out, Percocet and things of that nature, you know where they dropped it off at?
Poor white neighborhoods.
Poor white neighborhoods. They didn't give a fuck.
Bro, they use poor white people to basically keep us in line, bro. Like if you go back and look at those massacres that took place in the 1800s, you know what I'm saying, like the Tulsa massacre and all that shit, bro. These weren't rich white people. These were poor white people coming to poor black neighborhoods and burning them down, bro.
Poor ignorant white people.
Poor ignorant dumbass white people who could have joined forces with us, but they were so mad at the fact. That's why I keep saying they not mad at your skin tone. At that time, they was mad at the fact that we were progressing faster than them, and they didn't like that shit. This is right after World War I. Everything was fucked up.
And
okay,
see,
huh?
Black people were at their finest before civil rights.
Yeah.
Civil rights destroyed us.
Because you gotta look at it. After World War I, everybody was basically at square one. Everybody was at square one. The whole fucking the whole U.S. was in shambles, nigga, especially the South. We was in shambles, and everybody was trying to rebuild themselves. And then you got then they trying to usher in, you know what I'm saying, rights for black people, trying to figure out where we're gonna put these niggas. And then when you look across the train tracks, these motherfuckers building faster than us. But we just owned you niggas a few years ago. You see how much hatred that'll bring to a person? Fuck, it's not about skin. Oh shit, you can hear me?
Song detected.
Hello? Damn, what happened? Hello?
That's why a lot of people don't believe that Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't a sellout. Dr. Martin Luther King sold us out.
Yeah, Dr. Martin Luther King sold us out.
After he said what? I believe I have led my people into a burning building. After the call.
And if you ask me, I think they told that nigga to go out there and say that.
They did. Martin Luther King was an agent, just like Charleston White is an agent. Even though Charleston White say things that are truthful and you can relate to it, Charleston White is another Dr. Martin Luther King.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get off, bro. My phone finna die, G.
Okay, I'm finna get off too because I ain't got number 2 minutes left on for real.
That's a bet.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Thank you for that.
Hey, but think about what I was saying, bro. It's not about your skin tone. These motherfuckers look at us like we servants, bro. That's why they treat us like that, bro. I advise all black people to go learn about the Reconstruction Era, bro. Go look into the Reconstruction Era. That's before civil rights, before Martin Luther King, before all that shit. The Reconstruction Era. That shit gonna bring tears to your eyes to see how far we fell as a people, bro.
Oh, I you know what, you? And it's honestly, what you said for me to go watch?
Just go on YouTube and type in the Reconstruction Era.
You ain't gotta watch it. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I already see it.
Huh? Oh yeah. Bro, I ain't know that Grave Digger Quest nigga was from where you from.
No, he from Birmingham?
Yeah, bro, that nigga from where you from, bro?
That's sad.
Cause he was saying how a lot of people around there, I guess whatever little part he said he from, a lot of y'all be cousins and shit. And motherfuckers be sleeping with their cousins on accident.
No, I don't know about that. That's true though. Because I got certain family members I know for a fact that slept together. I ain't gonna bring it up. But I know certain family members that did that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been with that. That grave digger boy. About 2-3 more years, he gonna be out of here.
Bro, that nigga might get sacrificed by Unc, bro. Either him or that Karma Tools nigga.
He gonna be out of here. I guarantee you. About 2-3 more years, they gonna be digging his. And I wish nothing on him bad, but it's just how his mindset is.
Yeah, them niggas don't give a fuck. But bro, they trying to usher that in, bro. That killing your family, that not giving a fuck. That's the new wave in the rap on the rap scene. Niggas is talking about nigga I kill you even if you was my cousin. That's like the new push.
But before I get off, I'm gonna say this, and this is something that I heard from Game's album. He said, "Karma come quicker for the nigga on the other side of the gun. That's something I gotta teach my son."
Mm.
So to these dudes that's out here, and you want to be the shooter and you want to be known, y'all don't forget that you gotta go to prison. Don't forget that that family member of that person that you shot and killed may be in prison. He may be a big dog in there.
A big
So
dog in that bitch.
when that knife hit you, remember how you was studying on social media and claiming that you killed your folks and you killed your homeboy, you killed the nigga in the streets. Remember when you get in prison, when that big dog stand there in front of you and say, "Hey, you know that dude you killed was my little cousin. You know that dude you killed was my little brother."
Bro, but how they be finding out about shit in jail, bro? Everything don't hit the news.
No, because people got phones in jail. People still got access to the street. People still got access to the street through the phone. Somebody may call you and say, hey, you know that dude who killed them such and such people? He on his way to this jail. He on his way to that jail. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People charge for people to use their phone. Their hitters went in now. Man, I got a hitter. You want to use it? I want $20, $30 worth of commissary for you to use my phone tonight. Or if it's a nigga you know coming there already solid from the street and he been to prison too, I ain't got no phone. You better hide that hoe. Just 9 times out of 10, he gonna take your phone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you use that hoe when you in the shower. I ain't never been to prison, but I already know if I should go and I get a phone, no, don't nobody need to know I got a phone. I'm in the shower using that hoe with water sprinkling on me. Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying?
Shit, that shower ain't stopping nothing. Nigga come in there.
But you see, this is the thing. Once a nigga come in there and threaten me about it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stomp that hole in the shower.
You gonna have to break the phone, dude.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna stomp it in the shower. I'm gonna step on it and stomp it. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but bring you problems.
Yep, it ain't gonna do nothing but bring problems. You tell a nigga no, he gonna be, oh, you don't wanna let me use it? He gonna make it to where neither one of y'all gonna be able to use it anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and throw that bitch up against the wall.
I'm gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna call you back and drop that hole straight in the shower and step on it.
Yep.
Crush it. I say, see, now I can't go off one of us use.
Nah. It's like you gotta be like that if you with that hoe though, bro. Cause the nigga go, oh, I can't. Okay, I'll fuck it up for everybody then.
Go snitch or whatever.
Yeah, anything, nigga. You know what? Fuck it. Let me just go ahead and break this bitch. I ain't even finna play with you, nigga.
I ain't finna play. I don't want you coming to me tomorrow, so man, hey, we need the phone. Who the fuck is we? Because I paid $200, $300 for this phone. Well, now you coming to me about some weed talking French and shit. Now I'm gonna put some soap in this hole and stomp it in the ground. That way can't nobody use it. What happened to your phone, bro? It slipped out my hand and I made a mistake and stepped on it. It don't work no more.
They ran out of minutes, so I threw it away.
They still gonna try to stab it. Ignorant ass nigga. That's what will bother me about the penitentiary. Because I go in there and I be like, bro, we already in here fucked up. I don't got time for this whole shit. If you can't afford a phone, you can't afford nothing to eat. That ain't got shit to do with me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Please leave me alone. Before I have to do 25 years, because, bro, I'm going to stick you.
Man, I don't know, bro. I can't stab no nigga. That's some crazy shit. I mean, I
You know,
probably could if my life depended on it, but just my first thought, stick that nigga.
you
Nah.
know, you know what they say bother you the most is when you hit their bone when you stick them. They say you can feel it.
You said you hit that bone?
Yeah, when you stick a nigga, that they say you feel their bone when you stick them.
Ugh.
That don't bother me. You know what's crazy? My old lady worked at a like a blood bank or what they call it, a plasma bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we watching, she love action movies, but when she sees somebody get killed or is brutal in an action movie, she jump out her skin. And I was like, how you collect plasma? And you sitting in this whole jump. It don't bother me. I can eat and everything, bro. I can be sitting there watching the most dangerous cutthroat action movie, horror movie in the world. And I'll be sitting there with ketchup eating a plate of chicken.
I can't watch the movies like you know how Saw when they be breaking the limbs and shit on people and bending their legs the opposite direction. I can't watch shit like that.
I break a chicken wing the same direction.
Nah, I can't do that. That's gonna have my bones feeling weird.
I break a chicken wing the same direction. Pop! Like, damn, they need to do that the way I did this chicken wing. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It don't bother me. I don't know why. She like, they ain't bother you? And I'm like, no. Passing the ketchup.
All right, I gotta go for real now. My shit on 3%.
All right,
I'm
bro.
gonna
I'm
fuck with
gonna
boy.
holler at you, man. Be safe.
All right, G.
Have a good one, bro.
You too.
Yeah, man. Like a lot of that shit don't bother me. I don't know. Maybe just me. Maybe it's me. I haven't seen blood squirt out of people's head. I'm talking about real live footage of a dude being shot in his head and blood squirting out from his heartbeat. You know how I didn't seen shit like that. Shit don't bother me like that. But I'm finna get up off here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time. It's your boy Easy. I'm out.